What's up, people? We are back with more of Sickness. We're currently playing the Sara route, but this is actually most likely going to be the very last video before the ending of this particular route actually comes. So yeah, we're already at chapter 14 and there's only 2 more to go, during which we can probably skip a whole bunch. So yeah, in this particular option, however, I believe this was our very last mission before we eventually go on to the other mission where we were looking for Simon and some other dude in the other city where they're like auctioning off what was it, some important political figure's daughter or something that they kidnapped. So yeah, in the previous option in the first playthrough, however, we actually went for the option to stick to searching, but now we're gonna stake out the complex and see what's gonna happen here. Staking their apartments out might be the best course of action. Even if Simon and Martin aren't home, they have to return eventually. Besides, even if we did go searching for them, we don't have any real idea of where they might be, and we don't have the time to search for them exhaustively. Misa and I headed back to our target's apartment complex, opting to stake the place out for a while rather than actively searching. It's too early in the morning for them to be hunting for girls, and we don't have any leads, so this is likely our best bet. And if we don't find them today, at least this way we won't risk losing track of time while searching or getting lost in an unfamiliar district. Though, when I think of it, just standing around all day is pretty boring. At least if Misa spoke, we could kill time getting to know each other. We can play a game. Don't know what kind of game. Maybe I should buy a portable gaming device for future assignments. Or a book. Or a yo-yo. Or pretty much anything that will keep me occupied while I wait. Or I could just go to sleep. I'm sure Misa would wake me up if she saw anything. Besides, it's not like it would throw off my sleeping habits any more than working and training with Sai already do. And if I keep on waiting around like this, it's only a matter of time before you go insane. Uh-oh. Before my sickness kicks in. Wow, okay, this is actually the first time I ever feel like it kicks in very randomly, right? Inertia drove me up the wall when I was watching my first target, Mr. Durst, waiting for him to leave the pub. If I keep on sitting idly by like this, the same thing is going to happen again. The question is, how can I stave off my sickness without neglecting my work? The only surefire way to do my job and satiate my sickness is through the kill. Oh no, don't you dare think about killing Misa, right? No, right? That would be so stupid. Of course we're not gonna do that. Yes, and that's exactly the problem. I can't focus on my job if my sickness starts getting in the way, and yet the only effective method I have of staving it off is to do my job. It's fine if my sickness manifests immediately before the kill, or even during, but right now, when I don't even have eyes on my target, it's nothing but a hindrance. If I need to kill someone in order to temporarily purge this impulse, and I can't find my targets, then all I can do is kill someone else. No, I won't let it come to that. I may be morally bankrupt, but I haven't fallen so far that I'd kill a random, innocent human being. Every kill until this point has had a motive, be it for personal justice, financial reasons, or to assure my own safety. The moment I start to indiscriminately kill random human beings is the moment when my sickness will have won. Well, this is definitely the more boring option out of the two. Holy crap, we just keep waiting here and waiting here, but I guess that's pretty much the definition of staking a place outright. You just pretty much sit there until something actually happens. After waiting for what felt like the better half of the day, at last Misa and I spied movements. Exiting the apartment complex was Simon Putman, the beta of the duo. He walked out by himself, unfortunately separated from Martin, meaning we might not be able to catch both of our targets at once. But with one of our targets finally in view, and the potential for him to lead us to our other targets, there was only one thing for us to do. I think this is where we follow him. Misa and I followed him across the road, far enough back that we appeared just to be another couple of jobless teenagers wandering the streets aimlessly. Simon quickly made his way through the district, walking across empty roads without displaying any caution whatsoever, completely unaware that he had two strangers on his tail. Despite believing that we were safe, Misa and I remained careful not to be seen, following after Simon at a distance without ever letting him set his eyes on us. After following this pattern for a while, Simon at last slowed down, grinning to himself as he found what he had been so fixated on. Oh my god, you sick bastard. Oh my god, he likes little Indian girls. Simon approached the local middle school, and more specifically, a young girl waiting out front of the gate. He walked up to the girl as though they knew one another, casually putting his arm around her and striking up a conversation. Surprisingly, the girl didn't pull back. I couldn't be sure if they knew one another or if she had been waiting for him, but there was one thing I did know. That girl is Simon's next target. I've read his profile. I know that he hasn't been here long enough to know anybody, and he certainly doesn't have any family here. There's only one reason for a serial felon, an accused rapist, to approach a girl no older than 13. Oh my. And that would be it. In the middle of their conversation, Simon quickly jabbed a needle into the neck of the girl with whom he was speaking. But I can't. Oh, we can actually skip through this. I have to go to school. So this scenario is pretty much going to be the same, you know. We follow him where he tries to rape the girl, and then Suoh kills him. Bam! Yeah, just like that, motherfucker. And the other guy's turn. Perfect. About time you got up. Or so I'd like to think. What time is it? 9:30 a.m. I take it you have a later shift this morning? 9:30? Jeez, I really did sleep in. I'd better get going before Misa... Wait a second. Today's Friday, right? What are you still doing here? Shouldn't you be at school? With my brother sick in bed? How could I do that? Ah, so Sarah's using the excuse of taking care of me in order to take the day off. Skipping school, huh? What a delinquent. You're the last person I want to hear that from. Okay, you got us there. Aren't you going to work today? You've been getting home late every day this week. That's damn. I thought Sara had already moved past these kinds of questions. Yes, Sara, let it go. I worked late Monday through Thursday, so I could take today off. 4 long shifts instead of 5 normal ones, you know? Ah, so that's it. That's a surprisingly good idea, coming from you. Oi, oi! What's that supposed to mean? So, what's your excuse? Last I checked, I'm in perfect health. Well, not mentally. We're not in mental perfect health. I thought I'd ask what you've been doing all week. But honestly, I just wanted to spend the day with you. You've been gone a lot lately, so we haven't been able to spend much time together. Oh, Sara. Oh, so that's it. Is this sickness playing tricks on us again? I seriously don't trust it. It is actually sad that we don't trust it anymore, or at least I don't trust it when Sara actually says something sweet and nice, you know, that could, in a really weird way, could be interpreted as something completely different, you know. But it already happened twice, so why the fuck would it not happen a third time, right, sickness? Oh my god. Every day this week, I've been out on the job, giving me only a couple of hours with Sara each evening. Between work and training, I've also been too tired to wake up early, causing me to get up after Sara's already gone to school. Sorry about that. But sure, I'm up for some bonding. What did you have in mind? Really? You don't mind? Of course not. I have the day off anyway. Just make sure it's nothing physical, okay? I need to rest. Of course! I have just the place in mind. Where are we going? What the hell is this? Oh, the movie theater! Ooh, awesome. After sending Misa a text to let her know of my situation and giving Sara a chance to change clothes, the two of us hit the street. We headed towards the mall, then took a slight detour to the local cinema. Although I hadn't been to the local cinema before, Sara had mentioned its location multiple times in the past, always hinting that we should watch a movie together. Come to think of it, I've been pretty slack about spending time with Sara over the past few months. Ever since we were forced out of our home, I've been focused on supporting her financially rather than emotionally. Quality time like this is long overdue. Ah, there it is! That's the one! Isn't that kind of a, too fancy of a dress for just going to the movies with your brother? Sara pointed to a movie poster plastered on the wall. Love from Beyond? Why does that name sound familiar? Because we saw it in the last route. Oh no, we didn't. We went for the 18+ movie. Because I've been trying to get you to see it with me for weeks. And now that we're finally here, my persistence has paid off. I see. I have a bad feeling about this. Wow, they both look so incredibly bored. After purchasing popcorn and drinks, Sara and I entered the theater, ready to watch the movie of her choice. The poster didn't really tell me anything, other than the fact that this is a romantic film. Going by the title, and the fact that Sara wanted to see it, chances are, it is a soppy chick flick. I mean, love from beyond. It could be love between two zombies, huh? That wouldn't be too far-fetched. Oh well, if it's too boring, at least I'll be able to get a little more sleep. As Sara waited for the movie to begin, her excitement quickly dampened. After sitting in the theater a while, the screen finally lit up, only to show the first of many commercials. Isn't that just the fucking worst? Like, honestly, even if you're on time for the movies on the theater, you have to wait like 10 minutes before the commercials start, and then you still have to sit through fucking 15 minutes of commercials before the movie actually starts. That for me is like one of the worst parts of going to the cinema or whatever. Like, I don't mind being around other people watching a movie together, as long as they're not assholes and being loud and bothering your viewing experience, then it's fine. But the biggest part is just waiting for the freaking movie to start. Because most of it, I mean, I've never actually been late to the movies, but I think that in some cinemas at least, if you are like too late for the movie, they won't even let you in anymore, even if you bought like a ticket online or whatever, something like that. So yeah, you're pretty much forced to be there early and forced to watch all the freaking commercials. With movies come commercials, lots of commercials, $40 worth of commercials in fact. When we used to go to the movies as a family, we'd always show up late, hoping to get in just as the actual movie was starting. Wow, that actually works there? Maybe because I just never did it and I just assumed that they wouldn't let you in. Maybe I should do that the next time. Just show up 15 minutes late and just like, oh, I hope the movie started. And of course, that is gonna be the one time when the movie actually started early. Of fucking course. Apparently the lesson didn't sink in. Well, not the most exciting movie ever, apparently. Well, this is totally worth the money. My popcorn is half empty, my drink is completely empty, and I'm being bombarded with more ridiculous anti-piracy messages than it would be if Sara had just downloaded the damn movie. Is this the cinema experience I paid for? $40 for 2 tickets, another $15 or $14 for popcorn and drinks. But all the ads I can watch? Yeah, what the fuck? I can just watch ads for free on YouTube, right? On the other hand, I'm starting to feel like buying a Mercedes, one with power steering, front and rear cameras, a detachable— No! The ads are working. They're working. Okay, here we go. Commercials are over. Popcorn is finished, and the movie is starting. Sarah has a smile on her face. Let's see now. Classification warnings. Nobody under the age of 15, blah blah blah, based on a novel that won, blah blah blah. Best supernatural romance novel? You mean to say that that is not Twilight? What? Ah, crap. Not again. Sarah's already made me sit through enough stupid lovey-dovey vampire movies to last a lifetime. Just kill me now. But you mustn't, my love.
I have to. Our son cannot grow up in this harsh world without his mother to guide him. Just promise me that you always...
Honey, are you still with us? Speak to me.
Brains.
You monster! How could you?
Alright, that's it! I've had it with all of these goddamn zombies in this goddamn graveyard!
Holy fuck, Samuel L. Jackson is in this movie.
You wanna eat me? Choke on this!
Bam! Oh yeah, this is the movie we like. All I've ever wanted in a man, and so much more. Brain, promise me we'll be together forever.
Brains.
Oh, Brain, you've made me the happiest woman in the world. Was I really freaking right about the movie? It was actually about zombies being in love, or actually a woman being in love with a zombie, apparently, which she called Brains. What the fuck? Also, by the way, that was the best voice acting I've ever done. Not really. What the hell did I just watch? Well, that was the weirdest fucking movie I've ever seen. And trust me, I've seen some weird fucking movies. So, necrophilia, huh? Yeah, that's not as bad as incest, or should I say that's actually worse. We should have said that's worse than incest, because then for us it's like, okay, right? See, there's something worse than what we're doing, so it's fine between us, right? Right, Sarah? I don't want to hear it. Well, that was a pretty disturbing development. I figured Sarah had already read the book and knew exactly what she was getting herself into. But apparently, I wasn't the only one surprised by the contents. Now, you know I'm not one to judge others, especially when it comes to their fetishes. Come on, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Exactly, it's perfectly normal and fine to be into necrophilia. So what if you get turned on by zombies screwing people? I have no problem with renting some horror movies and leaving you alone with some tissues while you... Stop it! I didn't know what the movie was about, okay? I just thought it was going to be an ordinary, cliché, cheesy romance movie. I absolutely do not have any such fetishes, okay? It all makes sense now. What I paid $54 for was not the movie. It was the opportunity to screw with Sarah in a new, twisted way. Okay. Just let that sentence sink in for a while. Alright, I get it already. You don't have any weird fetishes. Right. It's good that you understand. Yes, I understand perfectly. All of your fetishes are perfectly normal. No! What are you talking about? Weren't you listening? Of course I was listening. You said you didn't have any weird fetishes, meaning all of your fetishes are healthy, natural, mainstream fetishes. Says the guy who kissed his own sister. Oh, she had to bring it up. Oh shit, Suoh, you have no comeback for that. You have no freaking comeback for that. Holy shit. She just bodied us. Holy crap. That was worse than a freaking 360 headshot or whatever the fuck they call it in Call of Duty. Can't believe I actually used that term, but yeah. Holy crap, she destroyed us. Ending my playful pursuit with a harsh reminder, Sara brought to mind the incident from 1 month ago. Damn. Sara knows how to strike where it hurts. No, I'm sorry. That isn't what I meant. You don't have anything to apologize for. I did something despicable, and you have every right to hate me for it. I don't hate you. I could never hate you. That's sweet of you, Sara, but it might be better if you did. Really, what kind of degenerate would do something like that to his own sister? Stop it. It isn't like that. I was seducing you, right? You were just responding to my feelings. Oh, is Sara admitting that she has feelings? Oh, fuck. Rather than agree with me, Sara defended me, attempting to justify my actions for me. The only one at fault here is me. If I just had the confidence to see through what I started, none of that would have happened. Huh? Don't you mean if you hadn't led me on to begin with? No, I don't. Suoh, the truth is, I wasn't leading you on. If I had just a little more confidence in myself, I would have been the one to kiss you. Oh, Sara, what? I stared at Sara blankly for a moment, trying to discern the meaning behind her words. However, the only interpretation that made sense was that Sara was planning to kiss me all along. Not a peck on the cheek, not the kind of kiss we'd usually exchange, but rather the kind I hated myself for forcing upon her. Sara, you can't mean that. I appreciate you trying to spare my feelings, but I saw how you looked at me. You were screaming at me with tears streaming down your face. No matter what you say, I know that you're in despair. That's surprisingly perceptive of you. I knew it. I love Sara from the bottom of my heart, and indulging in her kindness is one of the few joys left in my life. But if my presence, if my very existence, is the thing causing her pain, then... But you're still wrong. It's true that I was sad and angry, but it wasn't your fault. I was mad at myself for not taking the next step. I was depressed because you beat me to the punch. I wanted to show my affection for you in a way that even my stupid brother could understand, and I failed to do that. Oh my god, it's getting more and more fucked up. Suoh, you are the one person I could never truly hate. You're the only person I hold dear, and the only person I have ever even thought about kissing. You're the only person with whom I want to spend the rest of my life, both as your sister and your lover. Oh, what? Sara, you can't be meaning this. Oh my god. I listened in silence as Sara poured her heart out to me, unable to believe a word she was saying. For all of my delusional and lust-filled thoughts, I had never dreamed of a confession like that, nor had I dared to hope that my muddled feelings would be returned. But before I could get too happy about what I was hearing, I recalled the main reason for my hesitation. My sickness. It's happening all over again. Isn't it? Oh, I didn't take that into consideration. It could be the sickness again. I'm seeing and hearing whatever I want, dreaming up a scenario that could never happen. But I don't think it is, because otherwise we see the thorny vines. So, if I go with the flow, I'll suddenly snap back to reality after doing something heinous, further pushing our strained relationship to the brink. The truth is, I've known all along what other people have said about us. I knew they were making up stories about us sleeping together or indulging in one another. But at the end of the day, it all made me kind of happy. I even thought about approaching you once or twice, you know. I thought maybe we really could have that kind of relationship. The only thing that stopped me was my own anxiety. I was too scared to say anything. I was afraid that you'd reject me or think I was disgusting for harboring those kinds of feelings. So I just played dumb, silently hoping you'd realize how I felt. But now that I know our feelings are mutual, I don't have to wait anymore. I tried to keep my distance, since you seemed to feel guilty about our kiss. But now, I'm done waiting. Suoh, I love you. And not just as your sister, but also as a member of the opposite sex. So if you'll have me... This isn't real. Huh? Sara, I don't know what's going on right now, but what I'm seeing and hearing cannot possibly be real. Please, for your own safety, just get away from me before I take advantage of you again. Sara probably thinks I'm acting crazy right now. In reality, chances are we're having an ordinary, mundane, everyday conversation. I don't know about anyone else, but I definitely would not call the particular conversation that they're having ordinary, mundane, or an everyday conversation. Holy freaking crap. And I'm saying random crap out of nowhere. I guess he means that Sarah's actually talking about normal stuff, but the sickness is making him hear the things that the sickness wants to hear. Could be that. It's probably that what they mean. So, before something bad happens once again, Sara needs to give me some space. So, you're worried that you won't be able to control yourself? Yeah, I guess I should be flattered that you think I'd have that effect on you. But the truth is, even if you do something like that, I won't push you away this time. No, Sara, you don't understand. What I'm saying is that I can't do this. If I allow my feelings to get the best of me again, I really will destroy our relationship once and for all. I see. I understand now. Really? I'm sorry to have to break it to you like that, but it's for the best, okay? Yeah, I understand. You need time to sort out your feelings, so you don't do something you'll regret. Huh? No, that's not what I... It's okay. The last thing I want is for you to regret our relationship. But I've been waiting for a long time now, and I don't think I can hold back much longer. Every night since our kiss, I've been fantasizing about the two of us, just like I used to before our parents died. What? This even happened before then? But with you right beside me, the stimulus was so strong that I felt like I was going to go crazy. Oh my god, Sara. What the actual frickety frack? So like I said before, I'm done waiting. I'm not going to beat around the bush or push this off any longer. Sara, think about what you're saying. You can't really mean that. I have thought about it, and I mean every word. How many times do I have to say it? Even if you never thought of me that way, there's always been a part of me that wanted us to be like this. I don't care if we're siblings. The fact that we were born into the same household means nothing to me. All I want is to be intimate with the one person I love more than any other. So tonight, I'll go to the bed first, and I'll be naked under the covers. Oh, Sara, don't do that. If you choose to join me, I'll be ready. It's cold. You'll catch a cold, Sara. Oh my god. Did she really say that? Oh my frickety fuck. What the hell do we do now? Honestly. Like, it feels weird to say no to something like that, right? Until the thought comes to your mind, like, wait, that is my sister. And then it's like, oh fuck, we should definitely say no. I don't freaking know. I don't even know what to do right now, so I'm probably just gonna end this video here. I lied when I said this was going to be the last of this route, because apparently there is much more. But yeah, we're chapter 15. I'm not sure. I think 1 or 2 more videos after this. The ending is very close. That's sort of what I wanted to say. I thought I could put it all in one video, but it's actually fairly long. So yeah, it's gonna be multiple ones. But anyway, well, thank you guys so very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more. And yeah, incest is wincest apparently. So see you in the next video. Peace.